I'll tell you what, man, I really hope I don't mess up my bag here. Let's see what we got. Good morning, guys. I'm in the studio, as you guys can see, and I am printing up your DTF orders ready to ship for you today. And I want to tell you guys something very, very important. If you are trying to or searching to get your boyfriend or your significant other something, whether it be like for a birthday or for the holidays or something like that, a toiletry bag is always something that's really, really good that you can get that he or she, well, he will appreciate. Because especially, I know some of you women like are tired of your guy having a whole lot of stuff on that side of the sink, on his side of the sink. So a toiletry bag is something that you should highly consider, that will not only help him out keep his stuff more organized, but also help you out to keep your mental sanity. So what I recommend is that you guys go to Coach, or you order online from Coach and get something nice like this, right? Like this is my Coach bag right here, my Coach toiletry bag. And the reason why I say that is because they're not that expensive. You can probably grab one for like 60 bucks, maybe 40 bucks, all the way up to 100 bucks. But something simple and something regular, probably like 50, 60 bucks. I'm not sure. But don't stop there. You guys have embroidery machines. So you want to customize that bag to set that gift off. And the way you customize the bag is you embroider on the side. You got a nice flat side right here that you want to embroider on. You take something like the first name or the last name and the year he was born, or maybe his football number or something like that, or maybe his baseball number if he played baseball or something like that, or something significant. And you digitize it, you create it in such a way that it looks nice. You pick a nice thread color, like in this instance I think I'm going to do like a wheat color or like a tan color. I think that will like make it look classy. And I'm going to embroider it on the bag with my by Vision over here. So yeah, so I'm going to do that today, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it and what you need, so stay tuned for that. Boom, wait a minute, just like that. Boom, 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 just like that. A-Dubb Productions, just like that. Like, comment, subscribe, just like that. Boom, wait a minute, just like that. A-Dubb, you ready? Wait a minute. So let me show you what you're gonna need to do so you don't mess this up. The first thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna get a tape measure or a ruler and measure out the part of the bag that you want to print on, and see how wide your font is gonna be, how long your font's gonna be. In this instance, I think I'm gonna make mine about 5 inches wide. Alright? So you're gonna measure that out and see how wide you want your name to be, or whatever you're putting it on it, how wide you want it to be. While you're doing that, you want to keep in mind how you're going to hoop this into the machine. In this instance, I'm going to use what's called a shoe frame to grab the bag and hold on to it. And I'm going to demonstrate exactly how I do that in just one moment. Alright, so keep in mind what you're going to use, because you are limited in space depending on what you use, right? And yeah, and then you can go into digitizing and make the design or the name that you're going to put on it. Let me show you guys how to use this shoe frame. And you can get this shoe frame on printdirectus.com. They sell them. So yeah, and this hooks up to your by Vision embroidery machine or your by Mirror embroidery machine. Let me show you guys how to use this thing. See my 5 inches right here? Alright. So to use this shoe frame, you're gonna insert it into the part where you're gonna embroider. Alright, and keep in mind the inside of your bag, because the inside of your bag, sometimes your bag might have a pocket on both sides. Alright, but in this instance my bag has a pocket on one side and it doesn't have a pocket on the other side. So I'm gonna embroider on the part that has a that doesn't have any pocket. Alright, so there you go. So now I'm going to go ahead and put my shoe frame you let my shoe frame grab it. The way the shoe frame works is you push this down and it clamps and it holds the shoe, or in this case the bag, in place. You can use mighty hoops also, but you know, you got to be creative when you're doing embroidery to figure out how you're going to do things. Alright, so I'm going to do this with my shoe frame. Alright, so I'm going to grab it right here and I'm going to put the flat part of my shoe frame on here, on the flat part of the bag. And what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to look and see exactly how even on both sides. I want it to be even on both sides, and when I see it's even on both sides and I see it's about the same height away from the edge right here, I'm going to clamp both sides down. And this is how I know I got it straight. Alright, so I got a nice surface right here and it's gripped, and I know it's going to embroider straight right here. Alright, so I'm going to put it in the machine this way, and I'm going to flip my design upside down. Well, actually no, I'm going to have my design so in the way I can read it, so then that's how it's going to embroider on the bag. Alright, now when I put it in my machine, I got to make sure the throat of the machine where it embroiders goes in here, and I'm going to connect this part to the machine. Alright, so yeah, it's ready to go pretty much. Even on both sides from here to here, even up and down. I'm ready to put this in my machine so it can embroider. No stabilizer needed because this is some thick leather. Alright, so what I am going to do though is I'm probably going to adjust it so I want to put it about right in the middle. Actually, this is a fine hoop right here. This is fine. Yeah, I'm going to leave it right here. This is good. So what I did on my machine in preparation is I selected the frame size other. You can put a random frame size if you want to for the shoe hoop, but I didn't. But I selected the frame size other, and then I pressed OK. Then I brought the hoop, the arms all the way forward on the machine. Let me increase the ISO so you guys can see. I brought it forward all the way on the machine, so now I can go ahead and put my hoop on the machine. Let me demonstrate that for you. This one can't fit. This is the one that goes on my MT, guys. I'm gonna have to use my MT to do this job. Ooh. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm having to do a lot of finessing and finagling to get this thing on. It is not a simple put on like everything else because the brackets are spaced a little differently. So now we're gonna do the fun part of the design. We are going to go ahead and digitize the thing that we are going to put on our bag. I'm in Hatch Embroidery Digitizer. I'm going to select the letter tool, come up here, and I'm going to start typing. 1 second. Okay, I'm going to type A-L-L-A-N. Alright, enter. And now let's find a font that we like, because I don't like this font right here. Let's hit the drop down and let's find something that looks a little bit better, a little bit more classy. Kind of want to find a script. Oh, that looks nice. Script right here. And we want it to be 4 inches, well, we said 5 inches wide. So let's type in a 5, make that big. That looks good right there. Oh, that looks real good. I like that. Let's make it black so we can see it a little bit better. Alright, okay, let's keep this in mind. Edwardian script. I mean, that looks good, but let's see what else we got here. Edwardian script. I'm trying to remember that. Oh, this is classy. Bolantonese script. Alright, we're gonna go with this one. I like this one. Alright, so gonna make it 5 inch wide, and then we're gonna do another line. I think I want to say Allen Essentials with a date on the side or something like that. So let me put the word Essentials at the bottom here. How do you spell Essentials? Essentials. Enter. Alright. That's nice right there. Alright, now we're going to keep that Essentials. We're going to make it black. same color, but we're gonna space it out. Alright, letter spacing right down here. So we're gonna hit this off with a 4. Too much. Alright, we're gonna hit this off with a 1. Still too much. We're gonna hit this off with a 0.50. Get in there. We're gonna hit this off with a 0.70. A little bit more. We're gonna hit this off with a 1. 5. Alright, let's do 3. Let's do 2. 0.2. Alright, that's looking good right there. That's looking good. Let me just check my spelling on the essentials. Alright, yeah, I spelled that right. Okay, so now we're going to check our density. I'm going to put this up a little bit more. We got it on 2. Let me make this 2.10. 2.20. Then I want to center it with this, with that. Alright, so we're going to align, and we're going to align right there. Alright, so one is directly under the other. And we're going to check our density on this letter right here. I'm going to go to fill. I'm going to come all the way down. True view, and exit true view real fast. And let me try something real fast. Give me a second. Alright, that's right. So 0. Let's make this 1.3. That's dense enough. And I want to boom, 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 boom. The essentials part, I'm not going to give an underlay. I'm going to have it with no underlay. And this part right here, I'm going to take away underlay number 2. And for the fill, I'm also going to make it a little bit more dense. So I'm going to put it to 13. Nice and dense. And that's it. Put back on true view. And that's it. It's going to say Allen Essentials. I could put a year up here. That would look nice. Let me put a year up here. Alright. 2026. Alright, make that black as well. And I want that to be within my 4 inches, but I want to make it smaller. That's 1 inch. Let me make this 0, 0, 0. How are you looking, guys? Classy? Alright, let me select the whole thing and see how wide that is. That whole design right here is 5.10. Let me smudge this in just a little bit. Alright, looking good. Alright, it's 5.0. Alright, perfect. Alright, so this is 5.0 wide by 2.118 on the height. Okay, so let's put it on a flash drive. Let's take it downstairs and let's put it on an embroidery machine and stitch it out, guys. I think that looks classy. What do you guys think? Allen Essentials 2026. Or you could put or you could put toiletries, but I'm gonna leave the word essentials. I like that. Alright, so let me tell y'all what I had to do. I'm using my MT1501 because the shoe frames that I have, both of the ones that I have, I bought for the MT1501. I didn't have the buy when I got my shoe frames, so they actually don't fit very well on the buy. So to get the ones for the buy, you have to go on Print Direct US's website specifically and get the ones for the buy to fit the buy. So this fits my MT1501, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it is quite difficult to get this lined up correctly and on. So I got it on, and now I'm gonna put the bag in. Alright, so now first of all, when you put it on, you lock it in and you do a trace to make sure it fits. I think I'm gonna bring it over this way a little bit because I want it more in the center. So let me just give that a little bit more room. I want it to be like in the center. Alright, so that's a little bit better. Come a little bit more over. Like that. Here we go. Alright, so both of my arms are hitting around the same area. Alright, so let me try to get this on here. Put them up. Don't have that much room to work with here. At all. At all, guys. Alright, so let me get this on. Position it correctly. And then lock it in. Try to get this right. Feeling a lot better about this placement right here, guys. So I'm just going to go ahead and let it run. Let me see how close this gets to. Yeah, that's right there on the frame. So that's about as close as I can go. We got a little play here, but I'm going to go ahead and run it slow. I'm going to run it at about 700 stitches per minute. And we're going to go with a gray thread for this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the design is going to fall. Let me do a contour trace about right here. So not that far from the top. And let's see how far down we're going to go. Alright, not that far down from the bottom either. Alright. Overall, I think that's going to be good. Alright, so let's let it rip. Let's see it. I'll tell you what, man, I really hope I don't mess up my bag here. Let's see what we got. I just hope I don't mess this up. I like this bag a lot, guys. Looking alright so far. Placement looking good, stitches looking good. Alright. Alright, finishing up right here. I think it looks amazing. I like the color that I picked. Originally I was going to go with like a tan, but I think this grayish silver really sets off the, it really matches the bag a lot better. So I'm glad I switched it up at the last minute. The tan would have been like what I had in mind, but like this like really set it off a lot. Let's take it off and let's have a good look at it. Alright, so here's our final product. I messed up a little bit. What I had in mind was Allen's 'S Essentials 2026, like apostrophe S. That would make more sense instead of Allen Essentials. It makes it sound like Essentials is my last name, but I could have put Wade with a W-A-D-E spaced out. But Allen Essentials 2026. Overall, you get the idea. I think it looks really classy. I think it made the bag look a lot better. Like, I'd say it made the bag look 50% better. It took it up a whole lot. Like, it's amazing how much customizing something can make it look so much better. It was just so plain without that customization. But now this Coach bag is man, just something as little as this, customizing like your name on there. Like, look how good that looks. And you can imagine how much somebody would appreciate that a whole lot better than just a regular Coach bag. So if you're gonna get your fiance, your husband, your boyfriend, or guys, even your girlfriend or your wife or your mom or your sister something, you gotta customize it, guys. I mean, look at this. Look at this. I should have took a before picture of this, but like, look. It just looks so classy like this, with the tag right there, with the coach tag. Classy, classy, classy. Now, go to your hotel room, check in, sit this on the sink. Classy. So there you have it, guys. Customized bag right here. I mean, I use this bag all the time, but now I'm going to use it even more all the time. No, what I want to say is it's amazing how something as little as customizing it can make it look so much better. And this is not even little, because like it makes it look so much like it took up the quality and the look of the bag up 1,000 notches. I've had other overnight like toiletry bags before, but this one, now that I customize it, is my absolute favorite out of all the ones that I've had. It was just okay before. Like, I liked the bag. It was okay when I packed it. You know what I mean? When you went away. But like now I love it. You know what I mean? Like, so make sure when you guys are giving away your presents or whatever, or you're giving away whatever it is that you're giving away for, make sure you customize the bag, because you can see how much better it looks overall and how much more the person is going to appreciate what you gave them with their name on it, customized, right? So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Use my buy affiliate link if you guys want to buy the Buy Vision embroidery machine or the Buy shoe attachment on Print Direct US's website. Alright, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Let me know how I did. Peace.